Hello everybody, welcome to episode 1 of the Digimon X2 series here. So I'm starting off with a new series here because, new background, new me, sorry for being gone for like 2 weeks. That's very much just things were happening and I kind of was starting to feel burnout with this channel and I don't really like when that happens. And you'll probably notice that like towards the end of the... Heck, you probably noticed it during the whole entire process of the Tamagotchi Connection V2 series, where I was extremely getting tired and stuff like that by that point, and my patience was running low with the Tamagotchi Connection V2, which, I'll be honest, is not one of my favorite devices, but, during that whole entire series, I was very much running on fumes, and I was like, ugh, pain was going on. I don't know. I felt like I was just doing a little, probably a bit too much or whatever, I don't know. It's hard to say what I was kind of going through. But, yeah, it was just, at that point, I was like, need to stop doing this. I'm really ruining the whole, like, fun I'm having with these devices and stuff like that. So, I took a break, played some games and stuff like that with my free time, and kind of just had a little bit of fun there, and just finished up whatever side projects that were kind of popping up at the time. Because that's kind of the main thing you do, is just lessen the load and stuff like that. And I also decided to go ahead and like declutter things, because another part of me was I was starting to feel really cluttered and stuff, a lot of just normal emotion things, and I was just like, can't do it anymore, gonna fix up things. I went and donated a bunch of stuff, and it was just a nice little process there. And yeah, just kind of had to clean up, went and redid the setup here, because I felt like that was another thing that just kind of bothered me. And it was just a bunch of stuff that where I was just like, I'm gonna redo this. I can't, just needed to redo everything. Even added more storage compartments to the sides and stuff like that. So like this setup here is actually looking a lot nicer than it usually does. Or what it's been looking like for a little bit now. But, yeah, so I'm super glad I actually finally have this set up in a bit more of a normal setup area now. At most, all I need to do now is just actually go get a proper tripod mount for my phone here, so that we can record a lot more normally. But yeah, it's kind of pretty much it. And sorry for wasting a little bit of time here. I just wanted to explain some stuff that was kind of going around. Now let's get to the devices themselves. We do actually have our batteries here, which have these nice weird little blue dots on them. I don't know what that's for, but it was a pain in the butt to get them out. Seriously, Energizer, work on your packaging style. This is a nightmare. I should not be needing a knife to open scissors, or not open scissors, to open batteries. I should just be able to rip open and grab the batteries. Like, I can do that with any other type of battery. Don't know why these watch ones are fancy enough. And I get the idea is, like, you don't want kids swallowing them, but, like, at this point, I don't think tiny packaging is going to stop your child from swallowing things. It's just going to make them swallow more things. Like, come on. I think you need to work on your styling a little bit better there. And look, there's a device, Digimon! It's X related, and it's the gold device there, so pretty nice overall. Funnily enough, these American versions here actually had the roster swapped than how the Japanese versions did it, which, I don't know if that really matters, really. I remember at the time it annoyed people, but I think that was just because people bought whatever versions they had to complete whatever devices. Which, if that issue happened in the original X's, I think I would have been annoyed by that, but, like, in these X's, I didn't own either one of the original two X2s. I just remember buying them when they came out and not really running them properly. Because by the time these came out, I was so done with the whole X-style combat system and stuff like that. Well, the X, not combat system, but like sort of the X-style in general. Because like that was after like the Pendulum Zs and stuff like that. And by that point, I was just like, I'm done with this. And that's kind of it. So these devices kind of came out at a weird time for me. To be honest, that keeps happening with the X devices. I like how they actually did a little bit different there. We're going to go for resets on both of these, so reset both of them. Do okay there. And there we go. Nice little thing there. And there you go. And I'm going to go down to... We're just going to set it to like 10 currently, because here we'll do 1001 for that one. And for this one, we'll just set it to 1001 as well, because I don't have anything to really tell me time in this area. And look at those little X eggs. Look at that. They're really adorable, really cute and everything. I probably should have started the things with the eggs hatching or whatever. But oh well. I'm not that smart. I just kind of was trying to get things done, and I wanted to explain myself and stuff like that. I don't know. It's one of those things where I was trying my best. Because I wanted to be the best around. But yeah, overall, pretty cool little setup here. I did put a lot more references to, like, my own type of things, and then just stuff I like more. Old setup was kind of very overly beat-em-on focused, which is weird because I don't do too much beat-em-on content. I would like to do more beat-em-on content, but I felt like it wasn't as good for the sort of look of the channel and stuff like that, so I decided to do a little bit better. Look at that. First egg. Up, Zai start. And there we go. We got a roll of 4 on that one. And on the side, we're doing another Zai start. And there we go. Another 4. So we got neutral rolls on that one. And, okay, let's start these guys. So, since this does actually have the name on there, you actually look at it. It's Keemon. So, Keemon, or whatever. Very cute looking Digimon. Reminds me of Bodemon, I think. And yeah, we should actually start talking about some of this here. First off, let's do a little bit of things here, and we're going to do a little bit of hunger in this. There we go. So we're going to put one device down, because I wanted to talk about this a little bit more. So the DMX line did a little bit different stuff here, and as you see here, the hunger actually grows over time. So as you see here, and so how they did hunger this time around was that 2 pieces of meat filled up 1 heart. And that works really well, and I really love the concept of that. Same for strength. It works really well. Effort still works normally. It's 4 trainings per 1 effort heart. So it doesn't change too heavily here. Overall, the device isn't that crazy on stuff, really. But we have Keemon here. Overall, they're very low on weight and stuff like that. Hunger, there you go. Strength is pretty normal. And then effort. So yeah, you two get like the normal things. You just have to fill up the food there. 2 meats per 1 thing, so there you go. Fills up the hunger bar. For right now, it starts off the casual 4 hungers, but over time, it actually grows with the device, which is really cool. Not too many devices usually have a growth system with their meals and stuff like that. And I really like how this device does it. I like the idea that you have to actually keep very good track of them. Another thing I like about this device is the training. So we got normal and excite. Normal is like just how it usually is. It's set at the whole like dice roll being 40. So, if you go into... There you go. There's your little dice thing. That's what the C button does. This dice thing here, the design system, or whatever you want to call it, is pretty much a dice, and it works by whatever rolls of the day. This dice can actually go up to 7, which it's based off the original X system here. Which, do I have an X device near me? I should have an X device near me. Here we go. Sliding it out. So this is what this device is a sequel to. It is a sequel to the original Pendulum X here. The Pendulum X had a little light-up system for the Zai system. This device couldn't do that. They just did a little screen thing, which I'm okay with. I like how they did it in this device here, so I'm cool with that. So each day has a different roll, though. With each roll of the day, it allows certain events to happen and stuff like that. So depending on your luck or dis or unluck or whatever heck you want to call it, bad luck, well, sorry, but depending on your roll, you can have really good days or really bad days, and it's kind of cool how it works out that way. It also has an effect for... Clean up the poop there. Whoop. Which one went empty first? Oh, do this again, because I don't want to get into training just yet. Clean out the poop on this side, too! Because they're both going to do that right now. Actually, this one is going to do the whole thing. And there we go. But yeah, so the dice rolls have effect on that. Dice roll also has an effect on this little stat here, here, which is normal and excite. Excite bases its roll off of how your dice roll is today. Normal just does a normal 4, so no matter what, each one is not going to change that badly. So yeah, pretty simple. We're not going to get anything fancy out of that training, because that training was not that great. But yeah, so the normal concept of it is just, normal is like the whatever speed, which is like a 4 roll. Excite is usually based off whatever your roll is that day as well, which sadly is a currently 4 for us as well. And if you land on that bigger spike there, you know what happens? you get some cool little effects. Look at that. Zoom in on the face with a big old effect and everything. And there you go. It's kind of an excellent shot. So yeah, if you land on that big old progress bar there, that means you get an excite, which are excellent hit. And those excellent hits give you a big old zoom in on their face. Newer devices, I think, have this coming back now, which is really cool to see that. Overall, it's very interesting to see how the big faces are coming back in a way. I'd like to have more bigger art stuff on Digimon. I don't know. It's one of those things where I feel like these devices need that little bigger art stuff on them. This is one of my favorite training things, though, because training is just so nice on this device. And I see there, it filled up all of our bars of training there as well, which is really nice. Like, ooh. But yeah, overall, pretty cool. And this is just the Baby 1 stage. So we'll probably have to take a little break before they evolve again. But before we do that, let's go another one of them big old faces there. And there we go. Bam. Big face time. He's going to do one basic shot, and he's going to do the big old zoom in. Ah, look at that. It's so adorable. I love that. That's just so cool to me. It's still one of my favorite versions of training. I love the reaction-based training that this device did. Which, this is the proper way of doing reaction-based training. Sorry, Tamagotchi Connection V2. I don't like how you did it in your device. I just really much more prefer how this device does its reaction-based thing. I think the little arrow with the little, like, timing thing there is such a nice little concept there. Because, like, it does give leeway and stuff like that to actual decent types of hits and stuff like that. So you see there's another type of hit. And you can see how it affects his powers and everything. Or how he does the shots this time around. But still a good shot. A great shot. There's good, great, and excellent. And yeah, it's kind of interesting with how it works. And that's kind of pretty much the whole, like, how the training works on this device. There is the battle mode here, which we can't do just yet, I see there. We do have the poop menu. We do have a little bit of this little flashlight system there. We got the damages, where if they get damaged during battle, or just get overweight, have that sickness, you can heal them there. The archive function, which allows you to back them up. Which, if backups are basically when you want to save a Digimon and just use them for battle later on. You can back up your current Digimon and start a new run. Library just shows us the Digimon we currently have. And the ones we don't have, which is really cool to see. And then record here shows us our records, which we don't have any currently. There's no name function on this device, so it's pretty basic there. But overall, I do enjoy all the little functions there with each one of them. And of course, we do have a nice little pendulum connection battle there, which we can't do just yet because he is a young child, but you just connect these devices from pin to pin, and there you go. Pretty simple. And the last one is your call-out icon, so when they need stuff, that little thing lights up there. Currently, they do not need anything, because they are doing great! They're doing awesome! I mean, look at this boy. I mean, look at him. Do you think he needs anything? Yeah, he doesn't need anything. And once we get other sort of things on this device, we'll show off those functions as well. But for right now, it is pretty simple. Nice little experience, a nice little Halloween moment for both of us here. And yeah, so we're going to take a little break here because I do want to show off the sequel evolution. So we're going to have that sequel Evo pop up in just a minute. But for right now, I'm going to go chill out with these Baby 1 Digimon. I mean, seriously, look at them. It even says Baby 1 on there. That is so cool. I like that. I like how it actually tells you the progress stages and everything. That's so cool. And then, of course, it shows your level in XP. This device has a lot more RPG mechanics in it. For right now, we can't really explore that, but later on, we will get to see how level ups and stuff work out. I'm super excited to see how that works, though. Well, I know how it works, but, like, I'm so excited to see all the Digimon and stuff like that, because I didn't really do that back in the day. But for right now, we get to see all the cool little things. A star shows the max level you currently have. So, the max level of the Baby 1 stage is level 1, of course. But, that's pretty much it for right now. So we'll be back in just a second with the secondary evolution stage. So I'll see y'all later. Well, later means like in a couple of seconds for y'all, but for me it's like whatever amount of time it takes. So I will be doing whatever with these guys, you know, I'm gonna chill with them. I'm gonna go dump some music. I'm gonna go put some 9 Inch Nails on my iPod, because I bought a CD of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. So I'll see y'all in just a second. So, well, it didn't really get time to dump my music because these guys decided to evolve immediately. But we got Yarmons. I mean, look at them. They're adorable. Look at how adorable they are. And, of course, we actually get to see some of the little early effects of this device in some sense. So, with Yarmon here, this device does actually introduce the concept of battling at the Baby 2 stage, which I don't know if I will fully do that just yet, but for right now, it's not too bad. Kind of the main concept of this is to, like, oh, Yarmon pooped! But, yeah, so, not too many changes in this guy. You'll see a lot more of the future changes with, like, the next stages and stuff like that. But for right now, it's a little bit just giving a little food there. And, of course, we'll do the normal training. And wham, look at that. Look where that arrow lands. Nice! He has a nice little normal shot there. Look at that close-up. Bam, look at that. He's still shooting bubbles. But he's also shooting little Agumon fires, which look amazing. I like how they do show that the X Digimon do get a lot more, like, more powerful and a little bit more violent over time. Which, if y'all keep up with the X storyline or don't keep up with it, the X storyline, which is about like a more apocalyptic Digimon future, shows off like the whole this device comes after the original DMX, or after the original X storyline, not the DMX one, but after the original X storyline, where Yggdrasil wanted to eliminate all the Digimon and basically just start anew. Each Digimon wanted to cross over into that new world. Yggdrasil tried stopping that with a X virus. The Digimon came back with something called the X antibody, which allowed them to go forward into that next world. And for Digimon that didn't have the X antibody virus in them before, when they transferred over, their appearances changed with that X antibody file, I guess. That sort of file extension or whatever the heck you want to call it for them. So each of these Digimon got changed by the cruel reality of the digital world. There we go, give them a little bit of food. And we'll do a little bit of a normal battle here. Or not battle, but we can actually do a battle with them. I just don't recommend it. Because your Digimon will get its butt kicked in this stage. It has, like, no power really to it. But you can actually go into the battle system and do a whole little fun battle here. That's not a good roll for me, which is not that great. But yeah, see, the boss is like a next evolution for Agumon. So I would kind of avoid doing it for right now. But I do love this whole little area thing, though. It shows the area 1, and that's kind of pretty much it with that. Same for this side here. If you connect to a version 1 device, it does unlock another area. So we can do that at some point. But for right now, we're not going to really do that. Ooh, this one actually got a roll of 5, so maybe we'll do it on this device. Let's see. It's Digimon X! Look at that boy! Funny thing, these are all boss fights from like the original fights from like with original characters from the original X device. And there we go, it's slow. So you saw there, we got a roll of 7, and that means a better roll slows it down a lot more. Which is kind of cool in that sort of sense. But here's normal fights here. Pretty cool overall, especially fighting characters that aren't on this device, funny enough. There's our big hit! Look at that big hit right there. Bam! We won that first fight right there. Short and simple. So there you go, got an XP of 2. And for the next little fight there, we're fighting ourselves now. Fighting another Yarmon. It's Battle of the Yarmons now. And you can skip forward with these little things there. So we got a 5 that time. So that means our dial will be a little bit faster than it was the last time. But we are kind of used to the force rolls already, so it's not that bad for us. Not too bad at all, you know. Oh, we missed that shot. What does that mean for our boy? Does our boy get damaged in this fight? Oh, there we go. He's going to do the big hit. Oh, look at that big hit. Bam, look at that. Oh, we got the big hit on him. And bam, look at that. Nice. And sadly, this device doesn't have what like in the original Pendulum X, that version 1, you can accidentally like do one-hit KOs with any stage. They later on would patch that out, but it's kind of funny to have that in like the original, because you could be a baby one and like fully take out like whatever characters. Ooh, we got to roll a 3. This one's gonna be real fast on us. So we're gonna wait till the proper timing. There we go, and hopefully we win this. Try to figure out. Oh, we actually won that fight. Wow. I was kind of worried about that. That usually has a losing condition a lot of the times. And look at that. We got a nice little prize from that. And we got a nice giant pill, which that fills up all your strength. I'm not going to use it for this because later boss fights do actually kind of have those sort of effects on there. But we got one giant pill for right now. So that's kind of cool in a sense. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this little episode here. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll be back again tomorrow, because that's just how I'm going to be doing this. I don't know. This, for me, back to normal conditions and stuff like that, so I'm going to just chill on and keep on rolling with stuff again, you know? Gotta get back in the grooves, gotta get back in the swings. So, I'm not going to try promising, like, daily videos. I would like to do it daily, but I know sometimes things get in the way, and I don't want to, like, feel bad and stuff like that for promising daily videos, because I've done that in the last few series, and I keep messing up on that. So, this time around, I'm just going to say, if there isn't a daily video, I'm a little bit sorry about that. But, I'm going to try my best. That's the best way to describe this. For right now, it's a try my best type of series. Because for right now, this is just me coming back into this. Like, it's been a little bit. I want to enjoy cool little virtual pets again. It's been a while since I've been able to enjoy these little dudes. So, I'm excited to enjoy them again. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye. And, yeah. That's pretty much it. And I will do more Digimon scan videos soon. So, everything is just going to go right back to normal with video stuff again. Sorry for taking a little bit of a break. I just kind of needed it. So, yeah. Hopefully y'all had a good day. And thank y'all for watching. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye. And sorry if things get moved around after this video. I'm going to look back at this video and see if I like how I place things. Currently, I'm going to probably move the monkey ball out of the way, because I don't like how it reflects back in my eyes. But besides that, everything else kind of seems a bit good. If anyone wants me to change anything, just comment it down below. But for right now, I think it's pretty decent, besides monkey ball. How dare you get in my way. But that's it for right now, so thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye. Woo!